Hello everyone, it's Alina. Welcome to my Soap General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's going to be a dramatic week in Port Charles. Those who have loved the young Cassadine prince have assembled to the frozen grave site to attempt to let him go. Foremost among them is his great-aunt, Alexis. How are we expected to say goodbye to Spencer? She asks the gathered crowd. As many say goodbye, somewhere there is a stunning greeting. Anna has been reunited with John Jagger Cates, who is an FBI agent. Bring us in, she tells him about herself and Jordan. We can work together. But he appears a bit skeptical about her idea. Elsewhere, Sonny is talking with Dante. Somebody almost took me out, he tells his lawman son. We see images of Cyrus, Dex, Ava, Kevin, and eventually Mana as Dante tells Sonny. We question everyone. Everyone is guilty until proven otherwise. See it for yourself in the commercial video below. On the Tuesday, February 6 episode of General Hospital, spoilers highlight doubts, confessions, surprises, and announcements. You won't want to miss this episode. Once upon a time, a hurt Michael hatched a scheme for revenge against his father after Sonny falling in love with Mana broke up the family. Because of this treachery, he recruited Dex to get close to Sonny and acquire the dirt on him. The two were in cahoots for months and months trying to acquire information on Sonny that would put him to jail. While Michael and Dex's alliance has been on simmer as of late, the Aurora media executive is about to rekindle their connection. When he has an assignment for Dex to accomplish, is it going to destroy any of his ties with his family? Is he preparing to undercut his father again, or maybe target Nina? Or will this assignment include anything entirely innocent and harmless? Speaking of Sonny, he has a lot on his plate right now with ignoring Mina, trying not to get killed, and suffering with losing Spencer. When his go-to-guy Brick voices reservations to Sonny, how's he going to react? Does this have to do with whoever's targeting him? In other news, Martin is astonished. Who's surprising him? It might be anyone. After all, the people in his life, Laura, Lucy, and Cyrus, are unpredictable. So does this reported surprise have to do with his personal life or professional? When Anna makes a huge news, could it possibly be about anything pleasant and not absolutely devastating? Because that's how her life has been for the last few years. Maybe what she's about to reveal is that she's taking Laura up on her latest job offer. Will Anna be the future commissioner of the Port Charles Police Department? If not, may it have something to do with why Jagger is in town? Finally, Tracy makes a confession, which is not an easy thing for her to do. Does this have anything to do with the under-the-radar donation she gave to the widow in Finn's malpractice lawsuit, or the whole Scott and Lucy situation, or maybe even something to do with Brooklyn and deception? Inquiring minds want to know. In case you missed these from last Friday, Soap Hub has your weekly spoilers all in one location, so be sure to get a jump on this week's action by clicking here. The author's ideas on GH are hers and hers alone. Just know this. Everything's based on pure feeling, be it correct or wrong, crazy or tacky. When it comes to General Hospital, every fan has their own perspective, and Soap Hub is no different. For 5 days we sat and watched the good, the ugly, and everything in between. Here we lead with optimism. Unfortunately, we don't always receive what we want, so here's a review of GH's week that was. While I'm extremely pleased for Nicholas Alexander Chavez, I'm sad that Spencer and Trina as a relationship are on hold for a while. However, tragedies like Spencer going overboard and being thought dead are par for the course for popular couples. They experience lengthy separations all the time. Also, I'm delighted there are no split-second recasts. It's something GH likes to do. Thankfully, it's not what's happening here. And now we'll get to see Trina in a different way than we've ever seen her before. Will she lose some of the light that's been a part of her since the beginning? Experiencing immense loss, pain, and anguish may do that to you sometimes. Seeing her build herself back up over time will be great to watch. Dealing with life without Spencer will build character. But I digress. I truly loved how Spencer and Trina teamed up to combat Esm on that boat. Esm's a fighter, and when it looked like she bested Spence, Trina saved his life, and then he saved her life out on that deck. That's another thing that popular soap couples do. they save each other over and over again. However, after they knocked Esme out and Spencer and Trina fled away, couldn't they have locked her in, or at the very least, zip-tied her like she did Spencer? How about taking the fatal syringe with the special medicine with them and throwing it overboard? Do I wish the show had wasted less time having Spencer spend so much time on acting like his brother was his son and thought Esme was a nice mom? Yes, big time. It would have been lovely to see Spencer and Trina genuinely be a couple. Having said all that, I'm delighted they got to experience a little Paris before all hell broke out. On Friday's show, it was so fantastic to see Eden McCoy back after she'd been off the canvas for weeks, because I actually felt the feelings between the best friends. Trina telling Joss about what happened let me feel all the sentiments, particularly when Joss contacted Cameron. Courtney Folk. Recasts are always tricky, but from day one Folk slipped right in, and I felt she did a terrific job as a substitute Joss. Here's hoping she lands somewhere else. Maybe Sydney on Deas, that would be a good fit. Avery Kristen Pohl. She's another one who knocked it out of the park from day one. I may think that the show mishandled any form of redemption for the character, but ultimately, Pohl was absolutely great and I wish her luck. And who knows, maybe we'll see her again on GH down the line. Adam Harrington. Whoa, Jagger's back. Antonio Sabato Jr. originally played Jagger, but the character is now an FBI agent played by Adam Harrington from The Secret Circle, Supernatural, and The Lincoln Lawyer. It'll be interesting to see how he adapts to daytime TV. First impression? He's a solid addition to Port Charles. I really loved him on his primetime programs, so I'm excited to see what he will accomplish on GH. It was painful to witness Sasha, Maxie, and less so Brooke Lynn, sit there in front of Carly and show absolutely no devotion to Mena whatsoever, not even a brief defense. Now that Finn's malpractice lawsuit trial is gratefully finished, can the show draw up a plot for Elizabeth that focuses on her? Suddenly, I'm not liking Gregory's influence over Tracy. I want Tracy to be who she is, not what other people want her to be. Could she exhibit some tact every once in a while? Sure. Could she pick certain battles to fight over others? Yes. But I was all for her exquisite ceremony over Lois's Bensonhurst wedding. Glad a compromise happened, however. Laura's desire to give Esme the benefit of the doubt till virtually the very end. This week she tried to excuse Esme going back to Dark Esme as her memories returned. She didn't have time to reconcile her two identities before Nicholas came back and took her son. Nope. Just nope. Esme could have had pure thoughts for once in her life about Ace, but those feelings were buried behind a dark, toxic ocean of emotion that created Esme the girl who haunted Port Charles and Paris. Drew struck a critical blow in his struggle against Nina. He took Crimson away from her. That did damage. Nina's feeling it. But of course he isn't going to stop there. I'm delighted folks are noticing that Drew isn't being Drew right now. Detective Bennett. The show seriously needs to increase his status on GH. If they won't bring Zeke back for Jordan, why not have her flirt with Bennett instead of Brick? Laura has lost of a lot of friends in recent times, but the show's writers changed that when Nicholas and Ace showed up at her door. Huss filled his one-sentence, "Hello, Mother," with heartfelt sincerity. Bravo. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please click like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.